Hello everyone. Millions of wild buffalo have become a serious threat in Australia, significantly impacting climate change and the environment. What measures have Australian farmers taken to deal with these millions of wild buffalo? Comment number 1 and join me in watching the video, Australian farmers hunt millions of wild buffalo. Some studies show that the number of buffalo in certain regions of Australia has doubled or tripled over the past 50 years. In the journal Nature in 2019, it was estimated that the number of buffalo in Australia's Kakadu National Park increased from 162,000 in 1961 to 1.5 million in 2014. This increase affects the local ecosystem and has a serious impact on the global climate. Buffalo release methane, a potent greenhouse gas that significantly contributes to climate change. As the number of wild buffalo increases, the amount of methane emitted also rises, leading to global warming. To prevent the growing number of wild buffalo from negatively impacting the environment, Australians have taken measures to control their population. Early in the morning in the Kimberley Desert of Australia, famous for its large buffalo population, Australian hunters and farmers decided to embark on an adventurous hunt. After several hours of patiently moving through sand dunes and dense bushes, they spotted a wild buffalo over 40 inches tall. The hunters, using their knowledge of the terrain and the behavior of wild buffalo, carefully approached their target, always keeping a safe distance to avoid sudden attacks. When the opportunity arose, they combined precision and strength to take down the buffalo, completing the hunt with a sense of satisfaction after hours of intense tracking. After each hunt, they shared experiences, skills, and emotions, creating memories and deeper connections. This has strengthened their passion and unity in dealing with wild buffalo. Have you ever hunted buffalo? If yes, leave a comment with number 1. If no, leave a comment with number 5. To avoid being detected by wild buffalo, stay alert and cautious when moving. Move gently, without making loud noises, to avoid revealing your position. At the same time, coordinate closely with your team to avoid footsteps, voices, or any actions that could be detected, causing the buffalo to flee. During the wild buffalo hunt, hunters need to patiently monitor and seize opportunities to quickly take down the buffalo while avoiding their attacks. During the hunt, using headphones can be a smart and necessary choice to protect the hunter's ears from the loud explosions of a rifle. Each shot can produce noise levels up to 140 decibels, which can be harmful and cause hearing damage. Noise-canceling headphones help improve the hunter's concentration during the hunt. With the speed of sound from rifles in the wild reaching around 1,700 miles per hour, protecting ears with noise. Canceling headphones is a safe choice and an important part of an effective hunting strategy. Since hunting usually takes place during the day, the hunter's vision is often limited by the vastness of the natural environment and the sparse density of trees. Hunters often use binoculars to observe wild buffalo from a distance before shooting. They can quickly determine the location and behavior of the buffalo, helping to save time and minimize the risk of being detected by the wild buffalo. When hunting wild buffalo in Australia, hunters must have a valid hunting license. This license is typically issued by the Australian government's Wildlife Management Agency. The hunting season in Australia usually takes place in the winter, from May to August. The hunting license contains specific regulations on the number of wild buffalo allowed to be hunted, ranging from 100 to 200 per season. These regulations are often established based on scientific research on the growth of the wild buffalo population. Additionally, in the hunting environment, hunters may also encounter aggressive animals like lions. In such cases, hunters need to stay calm, avoid running, and use weapons or other means of self-defense if necessary. A key lesson for hunters when hunting in the wild is to carry a knife and wear protective clothing, as well as having thorough knowledge of the terrain and the behavior of wild animals. There are mixed opinions about hunting wild buffalo with guns. Some members of the community do not support the use of guns for hunting because the noise affects the environment. People are concerned that the noise might cause stress to other animals in the area. The use of guns for hunting can also lead to environmental pollution, as bullet fragments can contaminate the hunting environment and affect water and soil sources, resulting in negative consequences for the ecosystem and environmental health. Therefore, the government needs to strengthen the management and supervision of gun use in hunting activities. If you support hunting wild buffalo with guns in Australia, comment with the number 1 and hit the like button. If you do not support this method, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share the video to bring good luck to your family. Join me in watching the next video. Hello everyone. Leopards have been spotted in suburban areas, causing growing concern among residents. They often attack and prey on livestock, including goats, sheep, and cattle, causing significant economic losses for farmers and ranches. From 1999 to 2023, approximately 35 leopard attacks have been reported. Are you ready to learn about leopards? Leave a comment with the number 1 to continue the video. To address this growing threat, the government has taken various measures to control the leopard population. Initial efforts focused on humane methods, such as organizing raids to capture leopards with nets and relocate them to more suitable forests. However, these methods were considered ineffective in controlling the leopard population, requiring alternative measures. Therefore, the government has adopted the use of guns to control the leopard population. This change highlights the urgent need to balance public safety with wildlife management, as authorities try to minimize the risks posed by leopards while also addressing the broader ecological impacts of their presence. Do you enjoy participating in leopard hunts? If yes, leave a comment with the number 1. If not, leave a comment with the number 0. To hunt leopards effectively, hunters need to prepare appropriate firearms and protective gear. It is important to choose a hunting rifle with a large enough caliber, such as the Winchester 36 or 38, to ensure a humane and effective hunt. In addition to selecting the right gun, hunters should wear heavy protective clothing, including sturdy jackets and safety shoes, to protect themselves from unwanted situations during the hunt. Successful leopard hunting depends on effective bait preparation. Leopards are particularly attracted to dead animals, which helps hunters increase their chances of strategically shooting them by luring the leopard into the ideal shooting position. The optimal time to hunt is when the leopard is focused on eating its prey, as they are less attentive at that moment. Accurate shot placement is crucial for a quick and humane hunt, showing respect for the animal while achieving hunting goals. The use of guns to hunt leopards has been shown to be effective in managing their populations and reducing human-leopard conflicts. By reducing the number of leopards in areas with high population density, it promotes safer and more harmonious coexistence between humans and wildlife. However, overhunting can reduce populations and disrupt the ecological balance. Therefore, it is important to closely manage hunting activities and rely on accurate data to maintain this balance. Sustainable hunting regulations and regular assessments of leopard populations are necessary to ensure that hunting does not endanger the species. So, do you believe in any better solutions? If so, don't forget to share your thoughts and comments below. Also, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to support our channel for upcoming videos. Lastly, don't forget to share this video with all your friends so they can watch and enjoy it as well.
Hello everyone! If you're in Spain, you might not be surprised when it comes to invasive wild boars, but dealing with them can still be quite a hassle. To protect your fields, wild boars cause significant damage to agricultural land in Spain, particularly pastures. Their long snouts and strong teeth help them dig and search for food, which damages the soil by uprooting grass and gnawing on plants. The invasion of wild boars is causing significant damage in Spain, particularly in Barcelona, which has a population of over 2 million people. This number has doubled over the past 2 decades. Wild boars have disrupted the daily lives of residents in Barcelona. In 2021 alone, there were approximately 12,200 traffic accidents involving wild boars. This not only jeopardizes road safety, but also causes property damage and impacts human health. Wild boars not only damage streets and parks, but also affect gardens and farms surrounding the city. The expansion of wild boars from natural environments and farms into urban areas is often explained by the degradation of natural habitats and the scarcity of food sources. Their adaptability to urban environments and the availability of food from waste have led them to find their way into the city, causing numerous problems for residents. The estimated economic damage caused by wild boars in Barcelona reaches up to 12 million euros, a concerning figure that needs to be addressed immediately. Do you want to know how to deal with wild boars? Stay tuned to find out how to tackle the issue right away. According to my research, Russians often handle wild boars using hunting dogs, loyal companions that are employed to track and drive away invasive wild boars. Meanwhile, Spaniards typically use traps to capture wild boars, aiming to restrict their movement and control the population of invasive species in the area. Before implementing this method, you need to understand how to install and operate this type of trap. This is a traditional trap consisting of a steel cable approximately 1 meter long, tightly secured to a large tree in the forest where wild boars are known to hide. Each end of the cable has a trapping surface designed so that when a wild boar steps on it, the trap mechanism will catch its leg, preventing it from escaping. This type of trap differs from food-based traps in that it does not require bait. You should note that this trap needs to be placed on a flat surface. Once the trap's mechanism is fully set up, hunters will cover it with a layer of leaves or dirt to avoid detection by the wild boars. Hunters need to check the trap regularly. This trap has a unique characteristic. The more wild boars struggle, the tighter the trap will grip their legs. If they attempt to escape for an extended period, they will lose strength. When the wild boars are trapped, hunters will use specialized tape to bind the boar's snout and secure its front legs together to ensure safety during transportation to the processing area. This not only helps the hunters to control the boar more easily, but also ensures that the boar does not pose a threat to the hunters. However, if hunters are not careful, there is a risk of being attacked by the wild boars during the handling process. Wild boars can become very dangerous when threatened or injured, potentially causing serious harm to hunters if they do not follow safety measures while setting traps. Therefore, using traps requires authorization from local authorities. Hunters need to participate in training courses on how to set traps and learn how to handle situations when confronted by aggressive wild boars. Do you know why the Spanish can quickly locate wild boars without direct searching? They have invested in more equipment to handle wild boars. They use drones equipped with infrared and thermal sensors to search for wild boars hiding in cornfields from an altitude of about 150 meters. The drone's camera allows hunters to observe the movement of wild boars from above. If you were at home and could observe what wild boars are doing, would you believe it? The use of drones supports helicopter hunting. According to a 2018 report from the Royal Spanish Hunting Association, RFC, approximately 10,000 wild boars were eradicated through helicopter hunting. The use of helicopters for hunting wild boars in Spain has been highly effective in controlling and reducing the population of invasive wild boars. Aircraft provide flexible and swift transportation, allowing hunting teams to operate more efficiently. They also facilitate rapid movement between different hunting areas, optimizing both time and energy for hunters. Since then, aircraft have become a crucial tool in efforts to protect and manage wildlife in Spain.
Done.
All right.
Y'all let them have. Y'all get the shot. It's all yours.
However, Spaniards oppose the use of aircraft for hunting for several reasons. Firstly, they are concerned about safety issues, including the risk of aircraft accidents, noise pollution causing distress, and environmental pollution.
Got it figured out.
Secondly, they believe this method negatively impacts the environment, ecosystems, and wildlife. Thirdly, many people object on ethical grounds, arguing that using aircraft for hunting is unfair, lacks sporting value, is cruel, and disrupts ecological balance. Finally, the high costs involved could impact ecological tourism and traditional safaris.
Good job.
Very nice, very nice.
All right, haul ass right here on your left side.
Thank you so much for watching the entire video. Please leave a comment with the number 1 if you agree with the helicopter hunting method to deal with wild boars, and comment with the number 0 if you think the Spanish trapping method is unique. Hit the like button now and subscribe to the channel to see the latest videos on how to handle wild boars.
That second one?
Yeah. Yeah. Drilled, yeah.
Oh, there we go. There's 2 right there. Nice.
Not only wild boars, but monkeys are also an invasive species threatening North America. Hunters in North America and other regions have found ways to deal with this situation. Due to climate change and deforestation occurring in the form of industrial logging, communities have organized many protests and displayed banners with strong messages to stop deforestation. This has severely affected the habitat of invasive monkeys, depriving them of the resource-rich forests necessary for their survival. Lacking a natural habitat, the invasive monkeys have attacked residential areas. Passers-by feel distressed as they are continually physically attacked and robbed by the monkeys, who rummage through their bags. This bold behavior occurs because the monkeys have been starving for many days. The situation became alarming when, in 2022, hundreds of cases of people being attacked by monkeys were reported by residents. The authorities have organized preventive campaigns and used tranquilizers to deal with them. But the situation continues to escalate because they adapt too quickly. Faced with this situation, the government has decided to use cage traps to control the wild monkeys. Common types of cage traps include net traps, box traps, and barrel traps. These traps allow us to capture and collect wild monkeys safely and painlessly, ensuring that the capture process is humane. The use of cage traps has helped residents control invasive monkeys, minimizing the problems they cause to urban security. Iron cage traps, used by residents to deal with invasive monkeys, operate on a T-shaped mechanism with trap doors at both ends. The structure of these cage traps is made from durable metal and is large enough to hold 30 to 50 monkeys. Inside the cage, fruit or nuts, which are attractive foods that monkeys like, are placed to lure them into the trap. When the monkeys enter the cage to get the bait, they touch a trap plate or lever connected to the door closing mechanism. This movement triggers a mechanism that causes the trap doors at both ends of the cage to close quickly, trapping the monkeys inside. Heavy springs hold the doors in the closed position, preventing the monkeys from escaping. The trap cages are designed with ventilation holes so the monkeys can breathe and not suffocate. The trappers will regularly check the cages and release the monkeys safely and humanely, ensuring no harm is caused to the animals. Setting monkey traps during the day is very effective in controlling the number of wild monkeys, as wild monkeys are more active during the day. increasing the likelihood of catching more. The traps are usually placed in areas near residential zones, where monkeys frequently appear and cause disturbances. This helps residents easily control and manage the trap placement. Applicants for licenses must complete training courses on how to use traps effectively and humanely, and they must comply with safety and environmental regulations. This licensing also helps local authorities monitor and control monkey hunting activities legally and orderly. After trapping the monkeys, residents have started a campaign to collect the invasive monkeys and bring them to a sterilization area. Each collection is carefully organized, using specialized vehicles designed specifically for sorting. This makes the transportation process easier than ever. After being captured and placed on different tiers of the vehicle, the monkeys are taken to the designated area for sterilization. At the government's Wildlife Sterilization Center, we have successfully conducted 50 sterilization procedures on invasive monkeys. The number of monkeys processed has reached hundreds, contributing positively to the efforts to control and reduce their population in the area. Invasive monkeys are given medical examinations, and samples are taken for hygiene and safety checks to prevent any harmful agents they might carry. This process ensures that the monkeys are thoroughly inspected for infectious diseases or other health issues and treated before they are released back into the wild. After completing the sterilization procedures, the authorities will organize the transportation of the monkeys to national parks or natural habitats. Here, they will be provided with food and given the opportunity to live freely. This process not only helps reduce the number of invasive species, but also meets the community's desire to control wildlife populations without using guns. Measures to handle invasive monkeys are always a concern for residents, and the use of traps has proven to be very effective in this field. If you agree with the solution adopted by the people of Iowa, please comment with the number 1. If you disagree with this method, please share your thoughts in the comment section below. We look forward to your feedback. Please share this content publicly to bring good luck to your family. Stay tuned for the next content.